a senior creative marketing manager, which I'm sitting in the creative team in AMS, and this is basically like influencer marketing. We do third-party digital marketing. Every single day for me is different, which I'm sure a lot of people say that, but I think for me it's more true than most people, because we work with our artists and with third-party platforms and with digital and marketing managers to amplify our artists, so it looks different for every campaign. I only work across international acts, so that would be acts that are like signed in Australia, Japan, the US, or sometimes France and Germany, and we work them in the UK. So I'm just looking at amplifying their content, their artistry with UK audiences through influencers, through blog pages, through digital platforms. So sometimes I'm running a campaign and it's like a sound campaign through TikTok or Instagram, YouTube, Snapchat. Sometimes when the artists are here, we're doing content with them and influencers, and they're creating like fun TikTok trends or doing short form interviews, or creators are going to their shows and taking content with them. Sometimes we just invite creators to their shows, and then other times I'm working closely with the digital and marketing managers to plan how we can amplify their London, like a live performance in London online. And I do a lot of like data and analysis and like looking at if a sound is growing in the UK from one of our international acts, why is it growing, who's using it, what can we do to like further a trend or amplify it. So yeah, lots of different stuff happening. My role really suits my personality. It's a lot of like relationship building. I like do different kind of conversations and negotiations with different people every day. I get to actually work directly with the artists, which I feel so lucky to do that. It's like such an opportunity to actually speak to them and work with them. And then I just really enjoy introducing new audiences to artists that may be like big in Australia or big in America, and just like working them here. You get a real sense of accomplishment. You can kind of measure your success, like you can see, oh, how many more people are interested, or how have we grown in this area. I would say the variation of what I do kind of keeps it exciting. Like no 2 days are the same, which is crazy, but it just suits my personality, because I'm always having to be innovative and think about more things, and I can be strategic one day and then the next day I'm out with an artist all day and we're just having fun. So I enjoyed like the variety. So I've only ever worked at Universal Music, and before working here I was actually a qualified legal, well, I am still a qualified legal secretary. I worked in law, admin, office admin and HR for like the first nearly 10 years of like my working life, and I love music. I've always loved music. My mum loves music. My granddad collected vinyl, so we just have a personal interest in it. And I worked for free with Represent Radio for a little bit, which is where I really started to understand what happens behind the scenes in the music industry. And I never really knew about having a career in music, but I wasn't brave enough to take the step. And then one of my friends, she was like managing an artist, and she was like, do you want to like shadow me and like see the vibes? So I worked for free for 6 months, and the artist that I was working with was signed to Island Records here, and I started working with the digital team on like things on the management side, and I was just really interested and wanted to work more, and they had a job coming up. I applied for it, so I started as an audience intern, which I was doing like CRM bits and digital bits, so rollouts and social media plans and making websites. I was making emails and doing coding and a lot of stuff that I'd never done before. And then the influencer kind of creator marketing really started to pick up and started to be like a really pivotal part in campaigns. So I switched from an audience intern, I then became an influencer coordinator, junior creative manager, and now I'm a senior creative manager.